By the time we air, Platner may have already pulled the plug and 4 more people. But the amazing story is watching the media act like they weren't complicit in protecting him. And now they're backpedaling faster than Don Lemon walking into a Hooters. The New York Times' Michelle Goldberg dropped a piece on the lessons learned, saying, while I'm assigning blame, I shouldn't leave out myself.
I'd say that the trash took itself out, threw it out. Yeah. And now he leaves an accused rapist. Bernie Sanders needs to apologize to the voters of Maine and to, everyone that donated to that train wreck of a campaign.
So, guys, I wanted to post a quick follow-up to that video I just posted about Graham Platner getting forced out of the race by his fellow Democrats, effectively bending the knee to them. And John Fetterman here, another fellow Democrat out of Pennsylvania, decided to rub it in, okay? He was talking mad crap in his video. I'm not even going to spoil it. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and react to this. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Senator, thank you for calling in and joining us. What did you make of that announcement?
I'd say that the trash took itself out, threw it out. Yeah. And now he leaves an accused rapist. He's the guy that he'll be remembered, a guy that spent 10 years in Kick, the platform. That's the Predator's Paradise. I
totally forgot that app even existed. I guess it's supposed to be like you mistype LOL when you put Kick instead, but I forgot that was even a thing. I guess a pedo would know something about that.
And Kick, the platform, that's the Predator's Paradise. He now defiled his marriage and sent sexual messages to women as a newlywed, and all the things he said. Now,
Well, I knew he did that. I didn't know he did it as a newlywed. Yikes.
He gets to go away. He can go back online. He can go around doing all the kinds of things. But, the trash took itself out tonight. And now finally, people in Maine have a chance to really vote on someone that's not a piece of trash.
How would you like to see that process carried out in Maine?
I don't know, but it's like he gave that weird long speech. It's like no one wants you anymore. I'm like, bro, you are an accused rapist. No one wants your endorsement. No one cares what you think. You are going, straight back into oblivion. And now that's the reality, to give that weird long speech and pretend like people will miss you. No one's going to forget you other than the guy that was pushed out of the election because a woman credibly accused you of raping her. So that's his legacy. All that weird long speech, that's his legacy. He will be remembered as an accused rapist that was forced. He acted like he had a choice. Like he's always been a dead man walking. So it's a good day.
What's crazy is like Fetterman saying here, that video was like a solid over 11 minutes long. It's like, dude, just start the tape and be like, look, these accusations false. I'm dropping out of the race. I see y'all later, and close it out. Like, what the hell do you think you're doing, dude? Like, nobody was trying to listen to all that.
So it's a good day.
He choked up a couple of times during that announcement. Do you think he thinks he's the victim here?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the thing. I would say to him, like, P. Hustle, bro, you will only be remembered as the accused rapist that got pushed out of your election. That's your legacy, bro. And you are a guy that cheats on your wife. you're the guy that roughs up your ex-girlfriends. That's your legacy, bro.
So,
Go back
Senator,
under that rock that you came from.
Senator, you have been very vocal about this for a very long time. You've been unflinching in your scorn for Graham Platner.
Oh, yeah.
The same cannot be said. Let me ask you. The same cannot be said about the leaders of your party.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like what? What Democrats, saw in that trash bag? What did they see in this guy? Was it the Nazi tattoo? Was the gross messages online? The way he roughs up women? And now, what's why did you go in on this dirtbag? But
I think the Democrats have a serious problem here, and I honestly don't think that they've learned their lesson, because the thing is, they did this because they feel like, because they've claimed, not because it's a reality, but because they've claimed and painted a picture of Trump being such a bad guy and Republicans still supporting him, that therefore they have some sort of moral high ground, and therefore anybody that they put up in anything that these people have done is going to be therefore justifiable to get them elected because Trump. Like, that's literally the excuse that they use. Just look at this propagandist, Jessica Tarloff.
There will be a couple weeks to find a new nominee. I agree, though, that he shouldn't get to hand select who comes next, and the voters should have a say in this. We went down this road in 2024 where voters did not feel like they had a say in who the nominee was.
I think it's interesting. I read
talking to you about how the average Democrat, who I talk to, and certainly people within the larger party infrastructure, were always uncomfortable with Graham Platner and his behaviors. I will say, though, something that has not changed since we heard from Jenny Rassicot is that the Democrats will not be lectured by the party of Donald Trump and Ken Paxton. No, you can make the face Max Miller and say that we're the bad guys that, are flipping standards or are going to be, told from on high about what good behavior is when it comes to how women are treated and, questions of abuse.
Like I told you, it doesn't matter what these people do. The crazy thing that I never understood about people is, how do you maintain a moral high ground if you're bringing people in who are doing all of the heinous things that you're claiming other parties doing? How do you maintain a moral high ground at that point? Because you're doing the same thing that you're claiming the other people are doing. So you're effectively the same, maybe worse. How are you any better? It just doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going.
Yeah, it's like, this is your legacy, P. Hustle. And now, adios, trash bag.
Can you be more specific about what leadership in your party you hold responsible for allowing this to get all the way to this point?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Bernie Sanders needs to apologize to the voters of Maine and to everyone that donated to that train wreck of a campaign.
Thanks.
More than anyone, he pushed P. Hustle into the election, and now he keeps pushing these communists and these kind of awful anti-American people. So there's plenty of those people that have to humble themselves. Humble yourselves and stop pushing this kinds of people on people in my party.
Wow, 100% agree. I'm glad that he wasn't even afraid to name names. Look, shout out to John Fetterman. I'm not going to be fooled like in the past. I mean, I've made some mistakes too with people who I thought would end up being stronger individuals. But, we all make mistakes. But I don't know. I never made a mistake that bad, because Graham Platner is on a whole another level, guys. But I just thought that this was freaking hilarious that Fetterman just totally went in. He freaking basically clapped dude's cheeks with his words. Like, he said they took the trash out and, the good riddance. I mean, all sorts of stuff that he said. And 100% agree, even that Bernie Sanders should apologize, because not that he will, but effectively Bernie Sanders has gotten desperate. The Democrats have gotten desperate, guys. It just shows you how far the mighty have fallen. I do think at one point the Democrat Party certainly felt like a mighty and powerful and oppressive force to all that was good, any type of Christian values, any type of conservative values, but they have been soundly defeated, and this is another massive L. It could make a turnaround for them, though, because now that Platner has dropped out pretty fast, it's not even the end of the week. Today's Wednesday as of this recording. Since he dropped out so fast, they do get to pick a replacement, and this could end up being a very glorious thing for them. But my bet is that they're going to pick another crazy, radical, communist, socialist type of individual, another pro-Hamas person, pro-terrorist, abolish the police, open borders lunatic. Guaranteed, but we shall see. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Shout out to my members, patrons, and fellow anomalies: Cyber Noodle, 655, The Great, Bella Scott, Carpentier John, and Pinecone 6. I appreciate you guys every single day.
Who is doing their background checks? MS-13? Nothing about these dudes is normal. Yet the media pretends otherwise until something ugly comes out. Then the media pretends they knew it all along, which they did. They just didn't care. Let's welcome